The wizarding world is magical, mysterious, and sometimes downright ridiculous. I mean, for every brilliant spell and enchanted object, there's a law that makes you go, wait, seriously? Today we're diving into 7 wizarding laws that make absolutely zero sense. Number 7, no Muggle technology. Wizards can't use phones, radios, computers, basically anything that makes our lives easier. Sure, the excuse is we need to keep magic hidden, but come on, how are they surviving without Google Maps or a microwave? Poor Arthur Weasley's out here fascinated by batteries like they're dark magic. This isn't protection, this is punishment. Number 6, love potions are regulated, which sounds smart. They're literally liquid consent violations. But let's be honest, teenagers at Hogwarts are still handing them out like candy. Slughorn's classroom probably saw more love potion disasters than actual romantic relationships. A law is only good if you can enforce it, and clearly no one's checking Hogwarts' hallways. Number 5, the apparition restrictions. So you can't apparate in or out of Hogwarts. Fine, tradition, old magic, whatever. But then there are these random zones where it's also banned, and the ministry doesn't explain why. Imagine running for your life and realizing the law says, nope, you've got to run the old-fashioned way. Thanks for nothing, ministry. Number 4, the trace on underage wizards. In theory, it's genius. Track kids' magic use. In practice, it only works if they're near Muggles. So if you're alone at home in a wizard family, go ahead, blow up the kitchen. The ministry won't know. But if you accidentally float a teacup in front of your Muggle cousin, boom, owls at your door. That's not law, that's laziness. Number 3, Quidditch rules. Supposedly, no dangerous spells are allowed on the pitch, but anyone who's watched a single Gryffindor-Slytherin game knows that rulebook is basically decorative. Bludgers chasing people to the hospital wing, Dementors showing up in the middle of a match, and the referees blind. If this is the safest sport in Wizarding Britain, I'd hate to see the dangerous ones. Number 2, experimental spell restrictions. The ministry says you can't just invent spells without permission. Cute. Tell that to literally every clever Hogwarts student who's ever cast something they found in the margin of a textbook. Half of the DA's magic would have been technically illegal. And don't get me started on Snape. The guy literally wrote Sectum Sempra in his school book and no one stopped him. And finally, number 1, Death Eater amnesty. This one blows my mind. After Voldemort's first downfall, the ministry basically shrugged and went, well, some of you were under the Imperious Curse, right? Okay, back to society you go. Yeah, because nothing says justice like letting known dark wizards slide back into cushy jobs. It's bureaucracy at its absolute dumbest. The wizarding world is incredible, but, well, some of its laws are broken beyond repair. So tell me, which one of these makes you roll your eyes the hardest? Drop it in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this little rant, give it a like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you don't miss the next magical mystery. Until next time, remember, even in a world of spells, bureaucracy is still the scariest curse of all.